What's good in the hood? Now, in case you didn't know, Dave Chappelle is back. In case you didn't know he was gone, he was. But now he's back. A ching a chong, a ching a chang, a ching a chong chong, chang chang. Now, anyway, the Chappelle Show is back, and it's bigger than ever. It's back on Netflix. And this time, Dave Chappelle has given it his blessing. His Comedy Central show he created had left for his request just over 2 months after it was pulled. Now, here's the thing. He went on a tour and said that he don't think that Comedy Central should be, using his material, which was the Chappelle Show, and shopping it and making money off of it, and don't pay him a dime. It's on HBO Max, it's on Netflix, and nobody's, paid him a dime. But he signed a contract, and he was like, I don't care. I know where my power lies. So he demanded the people not to watch it. And he asked Netflix to take it down, and they did. And he said, I asked you to stop watching the show, and thank God Almighty for you did. You made that show worthless because without your eyes, it's nothing. And when you start watching it, they called me. And I got my name back. And I got my license back. And I got my show back. And they paid me millions of dollars. Thank you very much. Well, I say to Dave, where's my cut, nigga? I need mine. A ching a chong, a ching a chang chang. So Ted Sarandos is the one who was so brave at Netflix, who's one of the co-CEOs, and took the show off its platform at a financial detrimental place just because he was asked to. And he says after all these years, he can finally say to Comedy Central, it's been a pleasure doing business with you. So, gotta watch out for Dave this year. That's all I'm gonna say. So, it's been on the Netflix since what? November the 1st. And a 18-minute video. He talked about the terrible contract he signed when he let the Chappelle Show go, which ran from 2003 to 2006. He said, people think I made a lot of money on the Chappelle Show. When I left that show, I never got paid. They didn't have to pay me because I signed the contract. But is that right? Found out that these people were streaming my work and they never had asked me, or they never have to tell me. Perfectly legal because I signed the contract. But is it right? I didn't think so either. A ching a chong, a ching a chang chang. Chappelle Show was the breakout comedy, which made millions of dollars after signing a reported $50 million deal ahead of the show's third season. Chappelle just disappeared, citing stress, increasing discomfort with the material and the sketches that he felt he was being forced to have to use. Now, the Chappelle Show is back on Netflix with his blessing. So if you want to watch Chappelle Show, you can. Hey, how about that? And on that note, we cue the music. Now, this just goes to show you that everything is renegotiable. Because in my eyes, David Chappelle should have never got a dime. He signed the contract. That means nobody did it to him by force. He chose to sign that contract. So you chose to forfeit the money. You chose not to give them the material and walk away from the show. And you signed the contract and you voided all future monies. You took whatever deal they had on the table and you gave up the show. You signed the contract. So the network owned the show. Okay? So you didn't have a license and none of this other stuff with the show and this and that. Even though you spent all that time creating it and doing all these things, they paid you in advance for it. So all you had to do was sit down and collect your money. Right? How hard could that be? Can't screw that up, right? Oh well, spoke too soon. Now, do I think Chappelle getting his show back is good for business? I'm happy to see him get his show back because I can believe that he was able to pull that off. The people voice is power. But like I said, y'all better look out for Dave this year. Like, he better have good security. Once you start trying to take back power and things of that nature and mess with that line of business, you're like asking for major problems and disruptions. I mean, straight up asking for it. So, with no other words, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the page, all those wonderful things. I'm out. Deuces.